Well, I am here all the way from sunny Florida again.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And I can't believe I get up here and do this now because I spent most of my life being painfully shy. I mean, speech class was my worst nightmare. So naturally I decided to do stand-up, and I love it. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I think it comes from my school days. So I went to a Baptist school. And I'll tell you what the Baptists gave me, Baptist guilt. And it is real, guys, because most people, when something bad happens to them, they think, why God, why? Why do bad things happen to good people? Not me. Something bad happens to me, I automatically assume at some point I did something bad to deserve it and I'm being punished. Like, I had a couple of impure thoughts about Jason Momoa one time. Probably why my transmission blew up. Or I stole lip gloss 30 years ago. Must be why I got dumped. Speaking of getting dumped, a while back I went through a bad breakup. We were together for 4 years. For some reason I thought he was the love of my life. We lived together. I had to move out. It was a rough time. But with all that, that's not even the worst part about the breakup. The worst part, the same week I got dumped, my favorite toy died. This was the sex toy that was going to get me through like weeks of celibacy. And it gave out on me at the worst possible time. I mean, have you ever been rejected by a man and a sex toy in the same? Definitely a blow to the ego, I'll tell you. But it's okay. You don't have to feel sorry for me anymore because I got a new shower head, so I'm all good. So after the breakup, I ventured out. Breakups are weird. They make you do crazy things like change your hair, lose weight, take up new hobbies, do stand-up comedy. I did all of that. I even tried going to a ladies' night and I hated it. I mean, sure you get cheap or free drinks, but there's nothing to get you in the mood more than the smell of cheap alcohol, sweat, and Axe body spray. I mean, I shouldn't complain though, it could have been worse. In fact, it was worse a long time ago because not many people know this, but ladies' night actually dates back to prehistoric times. Yeah, men were out looking for women then too. But when guys when guys talked about going out clubbing back then, it hit a lot harder. Literally. They hit you over the head with it, drag you back to the cave.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Happy Halloween!
Welcome to New Bedford, Helen.
So, you may have noticed I like to look cute and sparkly, but I never considered myself a girly girl because my nails aren't manicured, I don't wear designer clothes, and if I'm going to buy a bag that costs $300, it better be full of groceries. So, then why do I feel like such a girl when I go in the hardware store? The way I feel trying to find something in the hardware store must be how a man feels trying to find tampons in the pharmacy. Stupid, lost, and terrified to ask for help. Because who wants to be asking for things like cock, nuts, ball cock assemblies? I mean, if I'm going to be asking for stuff like that, I'd much rather be at an Adam and Eve store where there's no misunderstanding what I'm talking about. It's just one of those crazy things about being a girl. I'll tell you, there's one thing I never understood about being a woman. Apparently, you're not supposed to have sex on the first date. It's frowned upon. It's considered slutty or something. But I don't think so. I think it's smart. It's logical. It's research, really. Because you wouldn't buy any major appliance without checking to make sure it worked for you first, right? And all those come with a warranty, so why should it be any different with a man? I mean, let's just say you decide to hold out and you go on like 4 dates with a guy, fall madly in love with him, and then decide to sleep with him, only to find out he has a micro penis. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just prefer that my man's penis be bigger than my clit, but that's just me. Either way, you have decisions to make and you'd be in an awkward situation that totally could have been avoided had you just done your research. So I've been thinking about it lately, and I'm thinking that we got a bad representation of what it was going to be like to to be an adult. Because when I was a kid, I thought I couldn't wait to grow up because I was going to get to do whatever I wanted. Nobody was going to tell me what to do. And then I grew up and realized everybody tells you what to do. Your boss, the cops, the government. I mean, you can't even dance on a table without getting in trouble, which was really disappointing. But now that I'm grown, I wish I had somebody to follow me around and tell me what to do. Say things like, you can't eat that, you can't drink that. For the love of God, don't sleep with that. Because decisions have consequences like heartburn, hangover, sleeping with people that are really terrible in bed. I mean, that's a chance you always take, right? You never know. It would be nice if they came with references, so you know whether or not you're going to waste your time and energy and just have to do it yourself anyway. But no, I think the best part about being an adult is that we get to have sex in comfortable places now. Because when you're a teenager, you're running around, you're doing it in cars, closets, porta potty at a Leonard Skinner concert, wherever you can get it, right? But now we get to do it in the comfort of our own beds, which is great, because if you're over 30, you could really use the extra back support, trust me. Yeah. So, I'll tell you what is crazy, dating right now. It is so hard to date. A while back, I dated this guy that was so arrogant. Every time I said, oh God, in bed, he would answer yes. And then I did try online dating, but I hated it because all the guys lie on their dating profile, and not even over big things, they'll lie over little things too. Like, I was talking to this guy one time, and I met up with him for lunch, and see him walking towards me looks a lot like his profile picture, but he comes up a little short. Literally, he was up to here on me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but his profile said he was 5'10", so it was really awkward. I didn't know what to do or what to say, so I just patted him on the head and said, I'm sorry, buddy, you gotta be this tall to ride this ride. No, man, all this talk about dating reminds me when I was younger. I was never into sports because I was terrified of getting hit in the face with balls. But look at me now.